Hi everyone, welcome. My name's Donna. I'm going to be taking us through a mat Pilates flow today. We are still in Nicaragua, so we have the wonderful hotel behind us. We are going to be needing no props because I was not able to bring any with me on my travels. So we're just going to go ahead and get started at the back edge of our mat in child's pose. We're going to open our knees nice and wide, sit back onto your hips, and then walk your hands out toward the front edge of your mat as far as you can get them away from your body. And take a big inhale through your nose. And a big exhale, push all of the air out like you're blowing air out of a straw. Inhale, breathing in nice and deep. And exhale, push all of the air out. On your next inhale, maybe you walk your fingertips a little bit further away. Feel the stretch all through your ribs and your shoulders. And on your exhale, sit back onto your hips, open up a little bit more. We're here for 3 more breaths. Inhale, breathing into your back and the sides of your body. And exhale, knit your ribs together. Feel your side body get smaller. Inhale, feeling your belly fall to the earth. And exhale, pulling your belly button to spine. Last one, deep breath in. And deep breath out. Gently walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Maybe you walk your hands off the mat, planting your left palm over your right. Stay here. Or maybe you wrap your right arm around your lower back and reach for your inner left thigh. You're here for 3, for 2. On 1, release your right hand. And then walk your hands back through center and over to the left side of your mat, planting your right palm over your left. Feeling a stretch all through the right side of your body. And maybe take your left arm back and around, reaching for your right inner thigh. For 3, for 2. On 1, walk your hands back through center. Take 1 more big inhale. And on your next exhale, shift your weight forward onto your hands and knees. Meet me in your tabletop position. Inhale, arch your belly, lift your head and look up. Exhale, round your spine, gaze goes to your navel. Inhale, arch your belly, lift your head and look up. Exhale, round your spine, gaze goes to your navel. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look down. 2 more. Big inhale. Roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. And exhale, press into your palms. Separate your shoulder blades nice and wide. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Come back through center. Meet me. Oh, and there's a leaf bug. Okay, goodbye, sir. Oh, and he's back. All right, sorry guys, back through center, extend your right arm forward, extend your left leg back. You're gonna exhale, float your arm and your leg up. Inhale, tap your toes, tap your fingers down, arm and leg stay straight. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And I want you to make sure that the center of your body is not moving. So you're not dropping your belly to lift your leg as high as you can get it. You're keeping your core stable and you're only lifting your leg as high as you can go without moving your ribs or your abs. You're squeezing your glute at the top and then lowering it back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lift for 1 and pause. We're going to round our spine and connect elbow to knee. And then inhale, extend everything out. Round and connect elbow to knee. And then inhale, extend everything out. We're here for 5. And extend. For 4. And extend. Making sure we're still engaging our core when we extend it out. You're not arching your back. Last 2. And extend. Last one. Extend and hold, pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your left knee, plant your right palm down onto the mat. Extend your left arm forward, extend your right leg back. You're exhaling, floating your arm and your leg up off the mat. Inhale, tap your fingers, tap your toes. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Remember, the center of our body is staying completely still as we lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. We're here for 3 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. We're rounding and connecting. Elbow to knee. And extend everything out. Elbow to knee. And extend. Round and connect. Elbow to knee. And extend. We're here for 4. And extend with control. For 3. And extend. For 2. And extend. Last one. Extend and hold. Pulse your arm and your leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee, plant your palm down on the mat. Give me one more cat-cow. Inhale, arch your belly, lift your head and look up. Exhale, round your spine, gaze goes to your navel. Walk your knees through your hands, extend your legs out long onto the mat in front of you. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And then exhale, forward fold over your legs. Inhale to lengthen your spine and exhale, fold a little bit deeper, feeling a stretch all through the back side of your legs and your lower back. You're here for 3, for 2. On 1, slowly roll all the way up to a tall C. Arms are going to come to shoulder height. And then you're going to tuck your tailbone under and as slow as you can, lower down to your mat. 1 vertebrae at a time. Touching your low back, your mid back, your shoulder blades, and finally your head. Inhale, your arms reach up overhead. If you need more stability, you can open your legs a little bit wider. Keep both legs down on the mat. Exhale, lift your arms up above your chest, tuck your chin to your chest. And slowly roll all the way up. We're not pausing in the middle. We're keeping our spine curved. We're reaching for our toes. And then we're rolling all the way back down to the mat. Inhale, your arms reach up overhead. Exhale, your arms lift up above your chest. Tuck your chin to your chest. And slowly peel all the way up. Reach for your toes. And then roll it all the way back down to the mat. 3 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lift your arms up above your chest. Tuck your chin. Peel it all the way up. And then slowly lower it all the way back down. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale, dive it forward. And lower it all the way back down to your mat. Last 1. Big inhale. Full body stretch. Exhale, lift your arms up. Peel yourself up. Reach for your toes. And roll it all the way down to your mat. Inhale. And exhale, hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze. And then draw circles with your knees going away from each other for 3. For 2. On 1, reverse the direction for 3. For 2. Last 1, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze. And then if you would like to use weights, you can go ahead and place your ankle weights on now. If not, we're staying down on our backs. I'm just going to scooch up. Legs are going to lift to tabletop. Hands are interlaced behind your neck for support. Make sure that your knees are stacked over your hips. Legs are at 2 90-degree angles. You're going to exhale, crunch your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. Pause here. Make sure that you're lifting from your core and not from your neck, so your head is heavy in your hands. Inhale, lower it down. And your knees should be in line with your hips, so knees are not touching. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch it up. Squeeze your core. Pull your ribs down and together. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, push the air out. Inhale, lower. Make sure that your knees are not dropping in toward your chest. So you may need to push them forward a couple inches so they're stacked over your hips. You'll feel it more. Exhale, crunch it up for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch it up for 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch it up for 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch it up for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch it up for 1 and hold. We're going to lower our legs at the hips without changing the shape of the legs, without bending the knees. We're lowering down, tapping our toes down to the mat. Exhale, lifting your legs back up to tabletop. Inhale, tap both toes down. Exhale, lift. Notice how my knees don't touch and how my legs stay at this 90-degree bend. So the movement is coming from your hips. Inhale, lower and tap for 5. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower and tap for 4. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower and tap for 3. Exhale, lift. Keeping your core engaged. Maybe you don't even tap. That's okay. Lower. Exhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lift and hold. Now your left leg is the working leg. We're extending our left leg forward. Bend your left knee back into tabletop. Inhale, extend the left leg forward. Exhale, bend it in. Head, neck, and shoulders are lifted so you can crunch up another inch. Inhale, extend the left. Exhale, bend it in. Make sure that you're not rushing this movement. You're going on my count. Exhale, bend it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, in. We're here for 4. Extend. Exhale, in. Check in with your right leg. Make sure it's at that 90-degree angle. Your foot hasn't dropped. Exhale, in. Last one. Hold it out. Inhale, lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. So my left leg is long, my right leg is bent. We're going to exhale, crunch through center, lift the left leg straight to the sky. Inhale, lower the left leg down, lower the head, neck, and shoulders down. Right leg stays where it is. You can also lower your right big toe down to the mat if you need more stability. So that would look like this. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. But if not, we're trying to keep that leg in tabletop. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 4. Inhale, lower. Check in with that right leg. Make sure it's at the 90-degree. Your knees not dropping in toward your chest. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1. Inhale, lower. We're going to add on. This time, you're going to exhale, crunch over to the left side. And left leg lifts. Right shoulder blade comes up off the mat. Inhale, lower through center. Now we're going to exhale, crunch through center. Left leg lifts straight up. Inhale, lower. Now we exhale, crunch to the right. Left leg lifts. Inhale, lower. So we go to the left, lower, center, lower, to the right, lower, to the left, lower, to the center, lower, to the right, lower. Go left, lower, go center, lower, go right, lower. Check in with that right leg. Make sure that it's still at the 90-degree angle. Make sure you're lifting by crunching with your core and not by bending your neck. When you go left, your right shoulder blade lifts. When you go center, both shoulder blades lift. And when you go right, left shoulder blade lifts. We're only here for 3 more. Exhale, go left. Inhale, lower. Exhale through center. Inhale, lower. Exhale, go right. Inhale, lower. For 2, go left. Lower. Go center. Lower. Go right. Lower. Last one, left. Center. And right. Now we're going to come back through center, crunch over to the left and hold. Right shoulder blade is lifted. Head, neck, and shoulders are crunched over to the side. Head is heavy in your hands. Inhale, lower the left leg. Exhale, flex and lift it right back up. Inhale, point and lower. Exhale, flex and lift. I said right leg. This is your left leg. Sorry. Exhale, flex and lift. Inhale, point and lower. Exhale, flex and lift. Your right leg stays still. We're here for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 3. Can you crunch over to the left another inch? Exhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. Just the right leg is going to lower. Tap your toes. Exhale, lift. If you want to elevate, lower your left leg back down to the lower position and continue the tap of the toes. Inhale, tap. Exhale, in. Tap for 5. Tap for 4. Tap for 3. Tap for 2. Tap for 1. Hold. Pulse the crunch over to the left. 10. 9. Get that right shoulder blade up. You're here for 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bend your knees in. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. We have all of that over to the other side. Come through center. Place one hand on either knee and draw circles with your knees going away from each other for 3. For 2. Last one, and reverse the direction for 3. For 2. On 1, pause in the center, legs lift to tabletop, hands are interlaced behind your neck for support. You're going to exhale, crunch it up and hold. Right leg is the working leg. Extend your right leg forward, bend your right knee back into tabletop. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend it in. Inhale, extend for 5. Exhale, bend it in. Head, neck, and shoulders are lifted. See if you can crunch up another inch for 4. Exhale, bend it in. Check in with your left leg. It's at the 90-degree angle. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it out. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Now we're going to crunch up through center. Exhale, crunch it up. Right leg lifts straight up. Inhale, lower, right leg lowers. Maybe you lower your left big toe down to the mat for stability. Inhale, lower. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders lift, leg lifts. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders lower, leg lowers. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift for 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1. Inhale, lower. Now we're going to crunch over to the right side. Right leg lifts. Lower. Crunch through center. Lower. Crunch to the left. And lower. This side always hurts more. We go right. Lower. Center. Lower. Left. Lower. Go right. Lower. Go center. Lower. Go left. Lower, getting our left shoulder blade up off the mat, getting both shoulder blades up off the mat, getting your right shoulder blade up off the mat. We're here for 3 more. Go right, lower, go center, lower, go left, lower. For 2, lower, center, lower, go left, lower. Last 1. Lower, center, lower, go left, lower, and we crunch over to the right and hold. Right leg is the only leg moving. Inhale, lower your right leg down to the mat. Exhale, flex and lift it right back up. Inhale, lower your left shoulder blade is lifted up off the mat. Exhale, lift. Remember, you can lower your left big toe down for stability if you need to. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You're here for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. For 4, exhale, lift. See if you can crunch over another inch. Exhale, lift. Last 2, exhale, lift. Last 1, exhale, lift and hold. We're lowering our left toes down to the mat. Exhale, pull your left knee back to tabletop. You're keeping the shape of your left leg and you're lowering from the hip. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Remember, you can elevate by lowering your right leg to the lower position and continuing the tap. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2. On 1, hold the position of your legs, crunch over to the right. 10, 9, 8, 7, use your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees into your chest and lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Oh, my core is definitely awake now. Go ahead and reach your arms up overhead. Extend your legs out long, full body stretch. Arch through your back. Feel the stretch in your core. Take a big inhale and exhale. Roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Go ahead and take anything else that you might need. And when you're ready, we're going to meet kneeling on our left knee. Left palm is down onto the mat. Right leg stays bent. Right hand can either come to your ear or you can extend it up to the ceiling. You're going to exhale. Float your right leg up to be in line with your hip. Inhale, lower it down. So right leg is staying at that 90-degree angle. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Squeeze your glute up at the top. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 5. Inhale, lower. Make sure that your shoulders are rolled back. You're not hunching forward for 4. Inhale, lower. You want your palm to be under your shoulder and your knee to be under your hip. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. Now we're pulling our right knee into our chest and then sweeping your right leg back, squeezing your glute at the back of the movement. Pull your right knee into your chest. Exhale, press it back, squeeze your glute. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, press it back and squeeze. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, press it back and squeeze. You're here for 5. Exhale, press it back and squeeze. For 4. Exhale, press and squeeze. For 3. Exhale, press and squeeze. For 2. Exhale, press and squeeze. For 1. Hold it in line with your hip. Pulse your leg up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold your leg lifted. Your right palm is going to come down to the mat. You're going to pivot your left leg so that your knee or your leg is in line with the rest of your body. You're going to extend your right leg long as you bend your elbows, lower your chest down, engage your core and engage your glutes so that as your chest lowers, your leg lifts. Press up, lift up, and then rotate back out and bend your knee to open back up to your side kneeling position. So your right palm comes down, we pivot the left leg, extend the right, hug the elbows in, lower the chest, exhale, press and lift it up. I think there's a root underneath my knee. And then we're opening back up to the side. We extend the right leg, lower the right hand, pivot the left knee, lower the chest, lift the leg, press it right back up, and come back through center. We're here for 5 more. Extend and plant the palm, lower it down, exhale, press it up, and come back through center. You're here for 4. Extend, pivot the chest, hug those elbows in as you lower your chest down. Exhale, press and lift it right back up and come back through center. We're here for 4. Lower, exhale, lift, and through center. For 3, lower, exhale, lift, and through center. For 2, lower, exhale, lift, and through center. Last one, lower, exhale, lift, and hold. Go ahead and bend that right knee down to meet your left leg. You're going to exhale, lift your right leg out to the right side, fire hydrant. Inhale, lower. Option to elevate, you can tuck your left toes under and float that left knee up off the mat. And same motion, you're going to exhale, lift, squeeze your glute up at the top. Don't rush the movement. Inhale, lower. If your knee is floating, it's only floating like 2 inches up off the mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 5. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 4. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 3. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 2. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 1. Hold it. Maybe now you float that knee up, pulse it up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down to your mat. Same thing, but this time donkey kick, foot is flexed. You're going to exhale. Keep the 90-degree bend of your leg. Press your leg back. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, lower it down. Maybe now you try to float that left knee up. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, lower it down. Another option would be to float your left arm up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Squeeze your glute at the top for 4. Inhale, lower. Notice how the center of my body stays still. The same thing that happened in the warm-ups. I'm using my core to keep the center completely still for 2. Exhale, lift for 1. Hold it. Pulse it up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way back down. Now we're extending our right leg long onto the mat behind us. Exhale, lift, squeeze your glute at the top. Inhale, lower. Same thing, my center stays still. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Option to either float your left knee up or your left hand up to elevate. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 4. Inhale, lower. Make sure you're not dropping your belly to get height with your leg. Exhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lift for 1. Inhale, lower it down. Right toes are going to come down onto the mat. Firm up your weight. Pull your left knee into your nose. Left knee comes down to the mat. Right leg lifts. Right toes lower. Left knee pulls in. Left knee lowers. Right leg lifts. Right toes down. Left knee lifts. Left knee down. Right leg lifts. Remember, when you're lifting your right leg, we still have the same rules. We're keeping our core, I was a mosquito, completely still. We're here for 4 more. Exhale, lift, lower. Exhale, lift, lower. For 3, lower, lift, lower. For 2, lower, lift, lower. Last one, lower, hold the knee into your nose. Step your right leg, your left leg back, press it back to your pike position. You may have to walk your hands out a little bit further, get comfortable in your pike. That means your heels are lifted, core is engaged, so it's not like a down dog where I'm just pushing my chest back. I'm pulling up from my core. And we're shifting our weight forward, finding your high plank. Press it back to pike. Shift it forward, high plank. Press it back, pike. Shift it forward, high plank. Gaze goes to the top of your mat. Exhale, press it back. Gaze goes to your navel. Shift it forward, high plank. Exhale, press it back. Pike. We're here for 3 more. Forward and press it back. For 2, forward and press it back. Last one, forward and press it back, holding here. Now walk your right foot in a little so it's in line in center of the rest of your body. Left leg is going to extend up to the ceiling. Left leg is high to the sky. Shift your weight forward, knee to nose. Shift it back, 3-legged pike. Shift it forward, knee to nose. Shift it back, 3-legged pike. Forward, knee to nose. Back, 3-legged pike. We're only here for 2 more. And shift it back. Last one, hold it in. Now you're going to step your left leg in between your hands. Pivot to face over to the side. Find your side lunge. Come back through center and extend it out. We're staying down in the pike, so we're in the plank. English, you guys. We're in our 3-legged plank. Pull your knee into your nose. Step your left leg down onto the mat. Pivot to face the side. Find your side lunge. Both palms come down to the mat, and we extend our left leg back, 3-legged plank. Left leg steps in, find your low lunge. Pivot, find your side lunge. Palms come down to the mat, and we extend it back. You're here for 5. Palms come down, and we extend it back. Step it in for 4. Twist to the side. Palms come down, and we extend it back. For 3. Pivot to the side, back through center, and extend it back. For 2, Whoa. There was a big gust of wind. To the side, center, and extend it back. For one, we're gonna hold in the side lunge. Meet me nice and low in your side lunge. You're gonna rise up to a wide-legged stance and then lower it back down to a side lunge to your left side. We come up through center. When you come down, make sure that your back stays flat as you hinge your hips back and come up through center. So I don't want you to round your shoulders forward and get low. I want you to keep a flat back. So think about pulling your shoulders back and away, keeping them relaxed like a rod is on your spine. We hinge it down and then exhale, lift. It might help if you have your hands by your ears to keep your back flat. And then exhale, lift. We're here for 4. Exhale, lift. Hinge it down and exhale, lift. Last 2. Exhale, lift. On 1, we hold it low. Shift all of your weight into your left leg. Right leg is going to float up off the mat. Right toes come down. We rise up and we lower it back down. Right leg lifts, right leg lowers. Rise up and we lunge to the side. Right leg lifts, right leg lowers. Stand and lunge. Right leg lifts, right leg lowers. Stand and lunge. We're here for 5. Lower, stand, and lunge. For 4, lower, stand, and lunge. For 3, lower, stand, and lunge. For 2, lower, stand, lunge, and hold. All of your weight is in your left leg. Right leg is going to float up off the mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Check in with your back. Your back is flat. You're not hunched forward. If you have a mirror, turn to the side so you can look over and see your posture. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 4. Exhale, lift for 3. Exhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lift for 1. See if you can hold your leg lifted. If not, only your big toe is down on the mat. Pulse down into your left knee for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it low on 1. Pulse the right leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale. Reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold over your legs. Left palm stays down on the mat. Left knee bends. Right arm sweeps up to the sky for a nice twist. Come back through center. Right palm down. Right knee bends. Left arm sweeps up to the sky. 1 more each side. Left palm down. Left knee bends. Right arm up. Come back through center. Right palm down. Right knee bends. Left arm up. And lower it back down through center. Go ahead and lower it down. We have that over to the other side. So your right knee is on the mat. Right palm is down, right knee is down. Left arm can either be extended up to the sky or by your ear. Left knee stays bent at that 90-degree angle. You're going to exhale, lift and squeeze your glute at the top. Inhale, lower it back down. Exhale, lift, squeeze your glute. Inhale, lower. We're keeping that 90-degree shape. Exhale, lift to your hip. And then inhale, lower it down. Make sure your shoulders are rolled back and you're not hunching forward. Your right palm is under your shoulder. Your right knee is under your hip. Exhale, lift for 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. Now we're pulling our left knee into our chest and then sweeping it back and squeezing your glute at the back end of the movement. Pull your left knee into your chest and squeeze your glute at the back. You really have to engage your core to keep the rest of your body stable while you're pulling your knee in and sweeping it back. We're here for 5 more. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, press it back. You're here for 4. Exhale, press it back. For 3. Exhale, press it back. For 2. Exhale, press it back. Last one. Exhale, press it back and hold. Pulse your your left leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. We're keeping the height of our left leg. Left palm comes down to the mat. Left leg extends straight back behind. Right leg pivots. We're hugging our elbows in, lowering your chest down to the mat, lifting your left leg behind you. Exhale, press and lift it right back up. And then we open back out to the side kneeling position. Left palm comes down to the mat. Left leg extends straight. Right leg pivots. Hug your elbows in, engage your core, engage your glutes so that as your chest lowers, your leg lifts. Exhale, press and lift it right back up. And we pivot out to the side, opening back up. Left palm comes down, left leg extends straight, right leg pivots. Hug your elbows in, use those triceps. Exhale as you press and lift it right back up and come back through center. Make sure that when you come to the tabletop position, your core is engaged. You're not dropping your belly. Keeping your core engaged. You're lowering your chest down to the mat. Exhale, press and lift it right back up. So I'm not arching to get my chest down. And we lower the left palm down, left leg extends. Lower the chest, exhale, lift. We're here for 3 more. Come back through center. Left palm comes down, left leg extends, right leg pivots. Hug your elbows in, lower it down. Exhale, lift, and come back through center. Last 2, we extend the leg straight, lower it down. Lower the chest, exhale, lift, and come back through center. Last 1, we extend it out, lower it down, come back through center. And bend your left knee in to meet your right leg. You're going to exhale, lift your left leg out to the left side, fire hydrant. Inhale, lower it down. Remember, you have options here. Option 2, float your right knee up off the mat and continue moving through the movement. Other option to elevate is to float your right hands up off the mat. Exhale, lift for 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 4. Inhale, lower. Remember not to rush the movement. Really focus on squeezing your glute at the top. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 2. Inhale, lower. On 1, we hold it up, pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knee down to meet your right. Now we're going to exhale, stamp our left foot back, donkey kick. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. You're stamping your foot up, keeping that 90-degree bend, so I'm not extending my leg straight. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 5. Remember, maybe now you try to float that left knee up or that left hand up off the mat. Lift for 4. Exhale, lift with control for 3. Make sure you're keeping your center completely still. If you need to place your palm on your belly to keep it lifted, that's also super helpful. Last 1, we hold it up, pulse it up. 10, 9. Maybe now you try to float that left knee up. You're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Extend your left leg straight back behind you. Exhale, lift your left leg up in line with your left hip. Inhale, lower it down. Keeping both hips dialed down to the mat. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 5. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 4. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 3. Keeping your core stable for 2. Exhale, lift for 1, and we're going to add on. We exhale, lift. Left toes come down. Right knee pulls into your nose. Right knee comes down. Left leg lifts. Left leg lowers. Right knee lifts. Right knee lowers. Remember, when we lift the left leg, we're not just dropping our belly to the earth. Core stays engaged. Lift with control. Squeeze your glutes. Lower it down. Round your spine. Pull your right knee in. Lower it down. We lift for 5. Lower. Pull it in. Lower. For 4. Lower. Pull it in, lower. For 3, lower, pull it in, lower. For 2, lower, pull it in, lower. Last 1, hold your knee into your nose, and then step your right leg back to meet your left. Press your chest up and back. Find your pike position. Heels are lifted. You're pulling up from your core. You're going to shift your weight forward, find your high plank position, gaze goes to the top of your mat, press your hips up and back, find your pike. Shift it forward, rolling through your spine. And then when you pull and press it back, think about pulling up from your core as you press your hips back. We roll and shift it forward, pull up from your belly button, and then shift it back. It's a very small movement that if you start pulling up from your belly button, you'll really use your core to pull yourself up and back throughout the whole movement. You're here for 3 more. Exhale, pull it up and back, and shift it forward. For 2 more. Exhale, up and back, and shift it forward. Last one. Exhale, up and back, and shift it forward. Now we're going to float our left leg up off the mat. Shift it up. Right leg is up high to the sky. We shift it forward, knee to nose. Right leg up high to the sky. Shift it forward, knee to nose. Right leg up high to the sky. Shift it forward, knee to nose. We're here for 4. And shift it forward. You're here for 3. And shift it forward. For 2. And shift it forward. Last one. Shift it forward and hold. Now we're going to go from the 3-legged plank. Right knee in, right foot steps down. We pivot, open out to the side, side lunge to the right. Both palms come down to the mat. Extend the right leg back, 3-legged plank. Right knee in, right foot down. Open out to the side, side lunge. Both palms down. Extend it back. In, side lunge. Palms down. Extend it back. Low lunge, side lunge. Low lunge, extend it back. Low lunge, side lunge. Low lunge, extend it back. For 4, side, low, extend it back. Step it in for 3, side, low, extend it back. For 2, side, low, extend it back. Last one, hold it to the side, lunge. Now we're gonna rise up, finding our wide leg stand position, and then we lunge to the right knee. We lift and lunge it to the right knee. And remember that our shoulders are rolled back and away from our ears. We lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower for 5. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower for 4. Exhale, lift. Back is flat as we hinge our hips back. Lower for 3. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower for 2. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower for 1 and hold. We shift all of our weight into our right leg. Float your left leg up off the mat. Left toes down and come back to stand. We hinge it to the right. Float the left. Left comes down and we stand it back up. Hinge to the right. Lift the left. Left toes down and we stand. We go down, lift, lower, and stand. Down, lift, lower, and stand. For 5, lift, lower, and stand. Back is flat. Shoulders are relaxed. We're here for 3. Hinge your hips back. Exhale, lift, lower, and rise up. For 2, lift, lower, and rise. On 1, we hold it low. Just the left leg lifts and lowers. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Make sure your back is flat, your chest is proud. If that means that you're up here, that's okay. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. For 5. Exhale, lift for 4. Exhale, lift for 3. Exhale, lift for 2. On 1, we hold it up or just your big toe is on the mat. Bend into your right knee. Down and up. For 10. For 9. Check in with your back, it's flat. For 8. For 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. We're almost done. 2, hold it low on 1, pulse your left leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold over your legs. Both palms come down to the mat. And alternate bending. One knee at a time, pedal it out. And we're done with the hard part of class, you guys. So you don't need any props to get a good workout in. And you can make it as difficult as you want to by adding weights. Pedaling it out for 2 more breaths. On your last one, keep your right palm down on the mat. Right knee bends. Left arm sweeps up to the sky. Inhale to lengthen your spine. And exhale, maybe you twist a little bit deeper. And then left palm comes down, left knee bends, right arm sweeps up to the sky. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale, maybe you twist a little bit deeper. Come back through center. Both palms are down on the mat. We're going to bend our knees, lower down into a deep prayer squat, and then forward fold, straightening the legs. Bend your knees, lower down, deep prayer squat. Forward fold over the legs. You're here for 3 more. Bend and forward fold. Bend and forward fold. Last bend. And we lower down into our deep prayer squat. You can use your elbows to press into your knees, and maybe you sway from side to side. When you're ready, sit back onto your butt. I'm going to turn around so that I'm on my mat. Extend your legs out long onto the mat in front of you. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, forward fold over your legs. Inhale to lengthen your spine, then exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Slowly roll all the way up to a tall seat. Inhale, your arms reach up to the sky. Bend your left knee, the sole of your left foot comes to the inside of your right thigh. Inhale, twist over to the side to face your left knee, and then reach your left arm up and over your body for your right foot, keeping your chest facing to the left side. Feeling a stretch all through the left side of your body, from your hips up into your ribs and your shoulder. We're holding for 3, for 2. On 1, come back up through center and rotate your chest to face your leg this time, and just forward fold over your leg. For 3, for 2. On 1, roll it all the way back up through center. Inhale and just switch sides. Left leg long, right knee bends, sole of your right foot comes to the inside of your left thigh. We face over to the right side, right arm sweeps up and over. Keeping your chest facing the right side so that you feel the opening all from your right hip, your right ribs, and your right shoulder. Come back up through center, and then face your left leg and lower back down to a forward fold. Slowly roll it all the way back up. Soles of your feet together. Find a comfortable seat. Take anything else that you might need. And we are done for today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful setting. Working out outdoors is definitely grounding, and I love it. It's also a little bit of a sauna if you don't have a heated place near you. So I am hosting a retreat in Nicaragua, which is where I am right now in September. I'll have all that information in the caption down below. If you guys have any questions regarding the workout or any suggestions on what you want to see next, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.